And as usual, somebody has chosen a direction for this story that I did not anticipate, but I did not overwrite this one. I did not write a whole bunch of dialogue and every scene all specific and everything, so there's plenty of room to move around. So, everybody's standing around looking at Bardak, who's got a blade to our new captain's throat. Had we moved past that moment? I don't think we had.
I think you should.
It was my idea to stun him.
Oh, okay.
I think you should ask him if he's trying to what he.
Why don't you ask?
Like, I want to ask him like what his values. Well, if he. If you would want his memory wiped.
Okay, he's got an easy answer for that, but it did just occur to me, actually, we were hanging on to something. What was different about Hewlett? And no, he does not seem to be content. And I brought up the question of what that might mean, and I think that's what we left hanging. So just real quickly, what would be some reasons why he's not content?
He's new.
No, I don't think that would be. Because I'm new, you'd have all this like brain water. I mean, have been giving you brain water.
Yeah, but you guys haven't succumbed to it yet. But I'll save you guys some time. It's our last segment. No, he's not new.
He has authority. He's trusted.
If we do something to this guy, I wouldn't be surprised if a whole bunch of like Doulos ships would start coming after us.
Bravo. Let me give you a red coin.
Yeah, but that's why we want to change ships and get out of
We don't
Dodge.
have any guns on our ships, and while we're fixing the ship, we're going to be surrounded, and how in the world are we going to leave?
Okay.
So I think we only have one choice. I think we should try to make the best appearance that we can and get more answers.
What is going on?
I know, right?
What are
Brain
the
water
choices?
is nasty stuff. Changes a man into a mouse.
I don't think we have.
You were.
No, but I was thinking.
He
we
did
took
the same thing to
C4.
me with the guys on Zub, that I thought he was going to immediately just like shoot those guys dead, but he didn't. He was tempered and reasoned and threw off my whole game.
On the meeting, I could smuggle C4 with me.
Okay, so then, all right. So you want me all to back down? Okay, then let's.
But first,
We
let's
have
get some
to
Make
answers.
him back down.
Let's first get some answers, though.
Okay, then let's get some answers.
Okay,
What
well,
questions do you want?
you're going to withdraw the knife from his throat. Well, that's true. If we stick with what we said, then he told you, you back down and I'll back down. You let go of him and he restored everybody's sight. So we're saying that did happen?
Yeah.
Okay. And, oh, that's right. And then he proceeded to read you the riot act, told everybody amateur hour is over. You are now expected to fulfill the contract you signed. That might be a place where you'd speak up and say some of that stuff about
Yeah, that's
some
I
dude.
wanted to say that. Yeah.
Okay, so some dude
Some
named Bardak did not sign that.
Someone, yeah. Whatever my name was before,
Right.
he signed it.
And he would surely explain to you, I hear this all the time. Everybody has these regrets. That's got absolutely nothing to do with me. They give you guys this brain water. It's supposed to make you all compliant and everything. It doesn't always work. The fact is, you're here and we have a job to do.
I can ask him if he takes brain water.
No,
Why not?
I'm not on a ship. The ship people get the brain water. That's a different job than mine.
What's your job?
Your job is my job today. I'm in management.
And ask him how could we
did
safely
you
not
get in
take brown
management?
water.
Huh?
And ask him how could we safely not take brain water.
You need to take your brain water. You guys have had the memory wipe process done to you. Your minds are not healed yet. You have to take your medication. You don't want to end up like that crazy guy, do you?
Oh,
What crazy guy?
Andala, the crazy guy?
We don't know nothing about it.
I saw you guys. I'm the one who called it in.
I know. I forgot.
So did you not sign a contract?
I am contracted, we're all contracted.
Are you contracted for life?
I am contracted for life, that's the
Did
Doulos
you have
package.
your mind wiped?
Yes, that was 10 years ago though.
So
Did you
he's
take
been-
brown water then?
Yes.
So yeah, he's been at it for 10 years with this.
Look, I know you guys want all of these answers in one neat little package, but answers is not what this job is about. Cargo is what this job is about.
What if they want to wipe your memory when we get to Nellius too?
I don't care. Why do you care? Did you think that you were, if you hadn't had your minds wiped, that you would have brought about galactic peace or found the cure for Cornelius's disease or something like that? Seems to me that your previous self had it all figured out and this was the best option. And now you're arguing with yourself and I'm standing here laughing at you doing it.
You're not laughing. I'm gonna tell him you're not laughing.
He's laughing inside. When I needed a brief description for this guy, he's somebody who thinks that he would be having a good day if it weren't for everybody always screwing it up for him. He's just got that kind of bitter attitude.
I'm gonna ask him what about Poxo?
Poxo is a problem, but he's not my problem. We're not just going to throw him off on Brindle and make him fend for himself. He's coming back to Nellius with us. They're probably going to process him, give him some hush money and a one-way ticket back home.
I'm gonna tell him that he's not gonna want it one-way ticket home.
That's got nothing to do with me either. All I got to do is smell him for the next 2 weeks, and then I'll never have to think about him again. Patchouli and body odor or whatever, you know.
Well, if no one's gonna back me up, I'll back down.
Well, I don't know what to do. I don't think we have many other
We have
options.
no choice.
What we could do is we could fight inside. I could smuggle C4 and stuff.
We could start giving him brain water.
Hmm.
Well, right now, you've got a very abrasive guy who has just barked at you to get to your stations and let's get this jump going. Oh, well, actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say he's going to take contact and start piloting the ship out of the starport.
And our options are we mutiny now, or we at least wait a week, because we could always mutiny after the jump week.
And where will you be after a jump week?
In the middle
Halfway
of
in
space.
between.
What did you say?
In the middle of space.
Wouldn't we
We
be
could
in,
put him in the airlock.
Yeah.
wouldn't we be in
Stacy.
Dala?
Or blow
No,
up the bridge.
we'll be in like somewhere over here, probably.
3, so go one more.
1, 2, 3. We'll be like here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So we could
Go to Shaj, whatever that is.
we could see what the week brings, and then we
Okay.
could make a decision then.
I think that's a better idea.
All right, so we got 20 minutes on the clock. We'll say that he's navigated you out of the starport, and that you then.
Do we want to do? We don't want to do the whole.
We're not jumping yet.
Okay.
And then you pilot us out of the system so that we can make the jump. Since the course is not plotted, you don't need to roll that. Like he said, whatever it is you guys do that. So what do you guys do next?
Well, he's at my station.
No, he's up.
Oh,
He's up. And he was at Navhelm, by the way, not contact.
you said contact.
Oh, I meant to say Navhelm, so he'll be piloting.
Okay. Well, I can do a systems check.
Who's second in the
order.
chain, though?
Me.
Oh. We are, that was interesting. We are jumping into jump space. I will kill the Brindle station soundscape and bring back the ship sounds. Okay. So you now are at jump, and I'm thinking we might as well just go ahead and shut it down here. It's 15 minutes to 1, and I got less than that on my Chromebook battery. What I was going to have you do next is any further questions you have for Hewlett. What I would like everybody to do is type them into Hangouts, into the group one, and then during the course of the jump week, I'm going to have those answers come up. Like, you guys weren't supposed to know he didn't drink brain water yet. That would have been, if you guys had asked that, then we would have had a scene during jump week where you notice he's not drinking brain water. My point is, give me the questions, and then rather than just talk it out, I'll maybe come up with some ways where we could have it happen in jump. So, we're not ending just this moment. What would be another question that somebody would have about Doulos? This is your big chance.
Who controls everything?
Okay. So, put in the Hangout, Bosk wants to know who controls everything.
Where do the recruits come from? How long did he take brain water before stopping?
Okay.
Who is all the army? What are they building?
Okay. Can you type fast on your phone, or you want me to put them in for you?
If you want to put them in,
Okay.
that'd be.
All right, until my battery dies anyway. Let's see here.
What are they building everywhere? What's.
Okay, well, if anybody has further questions, if you would please just post them to the Doulos Hangout, and I will work them into the jump week. So, not exactly a cliffhanger we're ending on here. You are in jump week. You've got a new captain, Hewlett. You know what? I want to give a hint of some kind before we break this up. How about give me... Oh, did everybody take their marks for the jump? I bet you didn't.
I didn't.
I did.
Okay,
Let me put mine down.
okay. So give me an intelligence check.
$11.
Okay. You noticed something funny about the name that he keeps saying whenever he logs into a computer or whatever.
Wait, what is HMR BO5? Wait, why does my what is your name?
Bronx 2.
He doesn't have a number after his name.
It's like it's.
I have Bosk 3.
I have Bardak 6.
I'm here a 5.
And it should be
You're Bardak
HMP B056.
2. What is
We're gonna
what
ask
does
about that.
everybody have?
I have HMR, so maybe
I have
I'm
HMP.
I'm HMI. What are you, Hera?
With the middle three,
HFS.
HFS.
He's got an
FS.
892.
So M must be
HM.
male.
Male
does
person.
What is-
Human male.
Yeah, this is why it's tough. It's been so long. You actually made a sort of a connection.
Did we?
You personally did a long time ago, and about the best I could do is put it in a previously on.
Okay.
But what was it?
Isn't it binary code?
Hand me your character sheet.
Did I make a note of it?
No, you didn't. Let's see. I think it was the I in HMI. You noticed that the I is lowercase, where everybody else has an uppercase there.
Yeah.
except for me. I have lowercase.
What is the lowercase case letter?
M. Wait, which one?
No, you're all the same.
it's in the second block, the third character. So HM capital P I'm seeing on Veronic's.
Yeah.
Hers is HF capital S, but yours is a lowercase.
Alright.
And when you look at Hewlett's, his is also a lowercase.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And there was something that you were attempting to make of that, but as I recall, we moved on to something else.
I think we'll have the BO5 at the last.
Yeah, that kind of seems like that was maybe like our batch of memory wipe or something.
And what does his say?
His is A9 too.
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's swiped like.
And then IPW.
IVP.
A. He has an A in the beginning of
Mm-hmm.
right here.
And all of you have BO5 and he has A9 too.
Yeah, he's got
Gotta
A.
mean something. So there's a little bit more to think about what that could mean. There's a commonality between your Doulos identifier and his Doulos identifier.
So is that what your question is?
Yeah,
What does our
Doulos naming.
you're at the wrong hour.
What?
You wrote ARE.
Hang on, I thought you were retyping. No, I'm retyping.
Okay.
Bosk wants to know what the Doulos identifier codes mean. How's that?
So it could be I was wiped 6 times.
I was wiped 3
And
times.
I was wiped 5 times.
Could be.
That's a lot of times wiped, and this time you don't want to be wiped.
I got wiped 5 times. It looks like.
So some stuff to think about.
Mm-hmm.
And unless anybody else has a pressing matter, I think we're going to call it here.
Mm-hmm.
We spent money on all these weapons, and I don't want to lose them.
Yeah? Yeah? Well, if all goes according to my plan A, you won't.
Thank goodness.
I have a plan A that I think everybody is going to be happy with, and as long as you don't go killing Hewlett as soon as he gets aboard the ship, my plan A should come to fruition.
I let him get on the ship.
Huh?
I let him get on the ship.
That's right, yes. So one decision at a time, I guess. I heard this quote by a game designer the other day. A game is a series of interesting choices. A game is a series of interesting choices. That's an interesting way to put it. Baby doll, I thank you today. Vlad, I thank you. Eric, I thank you. And Wesley, I thank you. This was a good getting our feet wet again session, I think. With plenty to think about, and hopefully some questions will form. We're not predicting when we get together next, are we?
No.